Hey, what's happening, Baltimore Ravens fans? Welcome back to The Bald Perspective. On your way in the door, go ahead and tap that like button, hit subscribe if you've never subscribed, and hit the notification bell so you get updates when we upload new content. Let's talk. Big day in Baltimore Ravens history. Why? Start of a new era. For the last 18 years, the Baltimore Ravens were not starting their offseason workout plan this early. But because we just minted a new regime, John Harbaugh leaves, Jesse Minter enters. The Baltimore Ravens have an opportunity to start early, along with 10 other teams around the NFL who also have new head coaches. And this is a historical moment for the Baltimore Ravens. When you have heard one voice, one sound, the building and implementation of one culture, it is a huge disruption, an interruption when you change course. And certainly the Baltimore Ravens needed change. The Baltimore Ravens had been in need of change probably for about 9 or 10 years. And so it's finally here. And one of the biggest questions leading into today's offseason workout was, would quarterback Lamar Jackson show up? And all reports as of 1 hour ago is that Lamar Jackson has arrived in Baltimore. And the question would be, why do you think he did that? Well, I think for just football purposes, he had to. I don't think nobody was forcing him. I don't think anybody put pressure on him. I think this is just a respect to the game show up, right? A nod to the Baltimore Ravens, a nod to the new administration that you know what, you can count on me, ride or die. And from a personal context, from a personal perspective, from the bald perspective, I think he had to, not by force, but by choice. You see, when you are making all things new, head coach, OC, offensive line coach, running back coach, wide receiver coach, when everything's new, there is no last year carryover. There is no culture that is going to be brought in from last year. There is no last year continuity, although some of the parts are the same. Derrick Henry, Mark Andrews, Zay Flowers, Rashad Bateman, Ronnie Stanley. From an offensive perspective, everything's new. All new implementation, new blocking schemes, new play calling, new film study. All those things are new. And so I think he had to show up to get a jump start on what is the 2026 campaign. I don't think there will be anything exciting coming out of the offseason workouts necessarily, other than the new construction. And I think that it's a good sign that Lamar Jackson is participating early on in this process. Not a situation that he has to be at 100% of all voluntary offseason workouts, but I think for day one, this is a good start. It gives the Baltimore Ravens a starting point. It gives the Baltimore Ravens a glance at their main player and how he's operating and how that can set the example for all the other players who may not be there to also get involved, to also show up, to also put their hand in the pile and join in. And the bonus, there is a $750,000 workout bonus. So you also can't leave that kind of bread on the table. And so I think that that is some extra incentive. But I think just from a ball perspective, I think it's a great sign that Lamar Jackson is in the building. And the wonderful thing is that he's not rehabbing this offseason. A lot of our major guys are not rehabbing. Ronnie Stanley is not rehabbing. Rashad Bateman, if he remains with the franchise, is not rehabbing. Zay, Mark Andrews. I mean, a lot of the main dudes are not trying to get back healthy. They ended the season mostly healthy. And so I'm excited, man, to see who shows up, what the reports are, and how the guys are talking, how they're looking. And I'm here for it. So you guys let me know what you think Did Lamar Jackson have to show up? Again, not by force, but by choice, as an example to the rest of the guys? Or, or was there some external pressure that caused him to show up? You guys let me know what you think. And until next time, I'm out.